You be at the gym.
And run the two just Asante Kotoko team no be kofi.
Yeah.
Omakushia Kura. No more the trophy no so there.
Akoche no.
And now we am who Samba O'Neil. Oh, I see here.
Oh, okay.
Samba Kamara. And Fatau Seydou.
Okay.
Oh, I see here. But I know the rules of Kotoko, you know.
One year.
Bear will be also being can be. No more taller than them.
Oh, okay.
Na me hwehwe mu kire se omo de das kakra. Medals ne ka omo ho.
Okay.
Ti Kumapem group.
Okay.
Onyomo na aka se menyo. Na me na me.
Okay.
Because me hwehwe mu. Kumapem group. Emma Kotoko players no 5,000 Ghana cedis after almost share golden cakes.
Wow.
Now Kumapem group omo head Papa Doki. Enoch. Papa Noki. But my friend Enoch. O DVL Kumase.
Oh, okay.
Team usually is almost call
Ekodanas. Oh, that's fantastic.
The Kumapem group. Aye.
Yeah.
Kumapem Honorable Prince on fashion in the agro or UK. Oh no, I think so. A founder, so a patron.
Oh, a founder.
When you say cool, no one a tibrekese. But Ghana had your papa Enoch. And a Dano.
Prince yam common.
Okay, on a prince on command.
I come obi o NC.
Okay. Mate. And team. I mean, I'm much now, and I'm the medals never to two mukom.
Okay.
Now I'm the trophy na account. Now I'm the coffee case. And right a story and it's a 12.
Yes.
12 pepper pombe. Jene me said most officially Kotoko ankasa aba true. Say omobeko, which is positive. What chance obeko?
Yeah.
You'll be there.
Actually, me woman share.
Okay. Confidence over confidence also beko. TMC confidence.
Yeah.
My say so me have better no behind the scenes in my interviews. Watch na da Kura bekasa.
Of course.
Kura bekasa.
Kasa so e be ba pay mo higher.
Of course. Kura bekasa na Kura de make sure say the future of Kotoko on sembeba.
Yeah.
IMC no on my basu body bebem and other news around Kotoko. Now after that, Thursday, me hona hwɛ the ABC.
If you tell the con the crew of
of course. Now news we are started. I'm saying once I say me catch confidence so in Chanto. And me no so no went me for video na mba semeto. Catch any say. Me say Kotoko Berry signing more than 7 players. Me catch say 7 to 10 players. Say Kotoko afa 4. Na nsani be konsem no mukra nipa bebre say numbers ne doors 7 ne doors and I say Kotoko fa 3 bi because last season fa bebre say fa 2 bi minimum adventure was answer no 7 to 10 players. Will you be okay or you say doors?
Me tete you know. I also felt say a dorsal
10 no.
Yes, I felt said also, but actually
now feel said also.
Now me feel said also because for the past 3 seasons, Asante Kotoko signing players. Every season be almost signing players, not less than 10.
Okay.
Last season, we had more than 20 people leaving the club and almost signing by 15 at the back club. So I felt going forward, at least I said what to say recruitment in Yamaso Kakra. Okay, but at the
let's start it. Factors ben Emma club sign it. One say you crew ya nyasa anko on the panel. And you season no more signing baby sign but first and first. We need to understand the factors.
Okay.
Emma clubs assigning
players.
So for instance, in your knowledge about the game, let's not even general transfer. Factors being a man call for signing players.
So best signing players are one injury because number of players be and that is why every association be in the middle of the league, otumi breaki ebie kwan ma mo say montumi and sign players be enka ho. So injuries betumi ama what change your decision as to who to come and who to leave. That is one.
So, number one
injury.
So number one injuries. Na say so team ne da ho. Na wo check na prepra e wo team ni mo ana say prepra ni kura obi e pra so betimi aba no e be cha e so for obi be ship. Ana enya sa.
And a typical example is Kote.
Meba. Let me see. So now let's pick Kotoko with the point one and ask ourselves: say, can the IMC justify themselves with injuries?
Yes.
To add players to the squad.
Yes. Internal memo example Kote. Prior. Now Abeka Albert Amwankwa. And that is why Kotoko decided, said, no, we need to bring somebody on. And it's a January, no, we are quick. And on day Ajete, is it Ajete? Ebaye. Say, yes, to me, Abbas Ali said, and when you say you surprise, Lord Amwa, on surprise, quite enough the Kotoko, any right back beer. And so Ajete at least felt so much to me a use. So that is one typical example. Emma team, because of young top players. But
so,
and then
so now let's look at Kotoko. Season up where we Omo injuries. The fan say a bit me lead to next season. For now, miensa.
Okay.
In Isaac Minta, Tinedu, and Emmanuel Kote. So, in justifying the signings, what would then be there? Because miensa means there's all of miensa. But what people are forgetting is that on the injury aspect now, away from long-term injuries.
Okay.
Kotoko played a season where almost all the players will be prior.
Yes. Yes.
And it got to a time, now the squad size was affected, and we had about 15 players. Now you could training be some accounts and you could 22 players, about 11. John injuries, none of them be counted. Yeah. So let's pick a word. I number say a broaden. Time so be mama sign here you have to get traffic. So Kamara in your long-term suspension. Frederick Asayu Pry. Lord Amwe Pry. Kote Pry. Ajete Pry.
Obayu Pry.
Yes. Patrick Asiru Nyanyame FFU Empra. Yeah, who's on Pra ne 2 days not arrested.
Minor, yeah.
Samba Pride this season.
Yes.
Ablo Pride.
Ansu Pride.
No,
Ansu
Michael Sifa a Pride. In team menu matches one boy a suspension. Umbo no nya mind no knocks. But Tine do Pride. Blay a suspension.
Yeah.
Away from that, me pemedo honam no me medo ko. Emmanuel Enchi.
Babaya ya Pride.
Emmanuel Enchi Pride. Babaya ya Pride. Che Jamna a Pride. Makatine do esu Pride. So middle no, with the exception of intim ni blade the suspension, and I be at rest and a drop of form.
Yeah.
Obi a Pride. Then attack. Kwame Puku Empra. Kwame Empra.
But about second half.
Albert Pride. Saka Pride. Peter Pride. Awuchi Pride.
Yeah.
So clearly, point number one now is injuries.
Yeah.
Could team net down. Apart from a more the enemy to me next season. In Pennyflow, who say Prani more. It would team.
Yeah.
This is one options are. As a matter.
All right. Number two, underperformance of your prospects. What of our players, Abba? You expect that they will give you that performance that you need. At the end of the day, omo back home you know na say season window ne close. What drew by middle of the season, you realize that he is not really moving into your tactical play. The whole person where no player yet. And so there are some positions it becomes very weak. Because one, there are no competitions. And to me, yes, and you also need somebody to augment. Sometimes when you create competitions in a team, Emma players and set it up because when him say so on one sometimes omun to mean to say any year so sometimes underperformance or drop of form can inform the coach or the technical people and it happens everywhere. Every team at the end of the season obeja players kwan one may jo omo kwan and one kwan pesa a free club mu and a young kwan be a pra obi o hono ma coach no feel say wo hia no ono na kofa na bae but said any tactical play no abrante no entumi nsutu no nti obeja no team ni beja no kwan ma nako yes wonya de
so ma say obi a ne modern man so ani ye ja no kwan kofo bi ba that should be the second reason.
That should be the second reason.
That reason, no, you should Kotoko team no more reasons to do that.
Of course. Ebi wo mo. Make me more examples.
Yeah, ma kwan say bodin.
All right.
And omo go say after the FA Cup. FA Cup ti ewi.
Yeah.
And mako e party am me boa. Because him so do obi abeko bi. Because e betimi abobodin.
Yes. Mame nko
but omo a because of drop of form. Ye yi omo free Kotoko team na nka we okay.
Number 1 Awuchi. Even though a problem, but I believe say yes, Awuchi, Eduku, Dianona, may say if Eduku is given another chance, Yamina may take a decision, but to me, Eduku and Kabajin film Finamami, but I'm considering
or Kwana, one over Kwana.
You see, Samina may Kotoko team depend on who comes in, and I remember Eduku Ejina and Asawako. So Awuchi, Eduku. Then Isaac Minta. Yes, because say players now host say Obia Unko Babia. You would always have Albert Amwa and a Kwampoku spearheading the attack of Asante Kotoko. So my bomb answer.
So right. No, so my Dukunim Minta kwa when you never show my nine.
And that means you have to bring in somebody.
Okay. To me answer way.
My bomb answer.
To 3 win and come.
Because Kotoko up front no.
3 win and
3-way
performance.
Yes.
Beja Basi ho.
Oh no Basi dear no.
Beja Basi ho.
Basi enye performance o.
MC Beja Basi ho. Mama Basi atra.
Basi's performance for me is average.
To betena.
Memanatana. Apart from other issues. This season. But to be very frank with you, Basidina onye serious.
That debut.
Onye serious. Okay, fine. So I am a bonus straight.
Awuchi straight. You go do Basi now be
every one I church you. And the Basi Aduku Isaac Mintan probably a Basi.
Okay,
Naka
4 we.
I think I'll
go kwa be jomo kwa modembo.
She.
Okay. A producer at the time na so. Nti yenko yenim. But what third reason, no the bobo reasons na kan so. Is why my drop of form, my injuries.
And make say player team be before be and to augment the squad depending on the number of competitions are wo. Yes.
Number of competitions also determine the number of players you need.
Exactly. So wo league in Kwan, over to me the 25 players. Africa. At least, it's a winner by 30 players. How much me?
Yes, I feel Kotoko 30 no. Yeah, the injuries bemwa. Your players is a Kotoko Jomo Kwan.
Exactly.
Yeah, the form and your bemwa your players is a Kotoko Jomo Kwan. And the competition ne kese. Dodo abebo person oboni ye. Because Kotoko aje FA Cup, nyo just na IMC ne plan here say or by film group stage and a quarter. Or person obon homodin. Or person the league. Where the third. Or person oje. Tini nyina competition meaning about 38 will league. What target be 7 were FA Cup. Then over so Africa to be about more.
Yeah.
That's all.
So you are looking at around 45 to 50
if
matches.
You are doing well.
Yes, in a season.
Because 38 plus 7 no cry 45. And I'm in a mass in 45.
34. Is it 34 matches?
I bought 34. I brought about 38. Yeah. The 34 plus 7 41. So about African home and away cry me you. Now go group stage cry and now go home and away cry near you are. And no come on about 45.
But when you do group stage,
so about 6. There's a no 51 matches.
Yes.
There was a target a group stage of a year Confederations Cup, meaning 51 competitive matches for Kotoko. FA Cup,
And since we group stage in class, we are there.
Group stage. They team group stage. That is saying 51 matches. Meaning you need a deep squad.
You need.
You have to what the entire Kotoko fatena in the class all complaining.
I mean, with this.
PR Kotoko.
No.
We me kind of make us say, oh, but me my MC I cannot they are breaking it down. MC Yanko players name Pamo Monosono, and our players name Pamo Monosono. Frederick Kasari is still on signing a contract. But the contract in we mechanic 10 year team.
Yes.
Fred and signing, but the contract soon we. And number 3, they've not agreed terms. What did I say?
Yeah.
Kotoko ndru baby a omone na kan si say e be ma wo say misumaji say be ma wo contract say dodo say na account e bi ni ho. They've not agreed on terms. But there is still time.
Yes.
But what I say? Either there will be a mutual termination. When me not sure say be termination, mutual ending. Because ebesi August. Fred ya tenase say Kotoko munyi me din free. What I say? Na ebre na aka no me fa nko pebiti.
Yeah.
But the door looks like a year closed on the part of the player that hold the but on Fred yeah the Fred to number 1 plays a bit free Kotoko.
Okay.
Are you disappointed?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I am not disappointed because as I know, see the management of Asante Kotoko, ayoma femudie. All right. Now talking about so my ayoma femudie no, men can say Fred Anyade no. Men betina hand can say because player no so on the right or the management a dimano. And so if you say oh mama simple, next time if you say the old mama no, it's not enough for me. He has the right to say obe demanding more. They be to me suiting in stature. Going forward, no, so it is allowed by FIFA laws a player no and you're comfortable in the team not per se or move on. He is allowed to move.
So number 1, Frederick Kasari. Need the be mutual ending. Parties ni me no. As it stands now, on Matias no matter. Benjamin Chum, Makacho so be loan.
Yeah.
MC Obekolo.
Yeah, Obeko.
Who study crack call Accra non-count because he's under suspension.
Yes, and chamber lift chairman.
Oh, man left in a Accra.
Now,
number 2, second player to leave the team. Benjamin then Chum goalkeeping on. Fatau said to one of the scouts of Asante Kotoko was making a case to the technical team of Asante Kotoko say, Yama player and team Musa Ebra Winya Binda as a young keeper.
Okay.
In team penny form pe either a Division 1 team or a Premier League team and Famana
Nongo. That's very
guys I say Meka so be a comment section. No? Why do you let go 3 keepers? And me my time no because you did Tifo no faka on any 3.
Okay.
But no the no e form say obekọ no dan Benjamin Chum. Ajete abase mu odin e pushi say enya Ajete 3rd choice right back. But I say MC and no.
But I think Ajete also will be dependent on if Kotoko will be able to sign Mahmudu.
Mahmudu is not the only right back at Kotoko. Yes.
So let me say, if Kotoko is able to have another right back, I'm sure Ajete will be shown the exit because Lord Amo Unya Bio so by in the next, let's say 3 months, Kote will be fit. And see, Ajete can be the 4th. A team cannot have 4 players or 1 position.
They could see any. Abase more dini biya. And I name make case player no bar January. Ufia man on a buy confidence the debia on a mysterious co training but say boy ne twabo bo. Omo kan any there. Oh, emo be the omo bo mo. Omo kan say Kotoko sign but ntimi kan videos.
Okay.
Ope player back one no munjini di player back so no munjini di pa fire eduku hyper boys di breme say eduku bo obo training ba jete de omo ka say enye omo ka say enye e ma na esi ogum kura frɛ no ma ne pressure ba na ye polish when we are presenting the story na ba say more di ni bi ka say yenye ne third choice ne man till January e ma ne mbo.
Okay.
Now the other argument against Ajete was that MC.
Yes, sir.
Say Lord di ni wompa na Blay and na Michael Sefabo two no mpo chen di ono bono. Two na Ajete bono. Sefa any Blay boni ye chen.
Okay.
So if Kotoko come market for a second right backer, no mark of Zakaria Fuseni dia. Why don't they keep a year Sefa as a versatile center back with me
right back. Okay.
Instead of Ajete clearly started. The sound common a course on Ambo Ajete.
Okay.
So maybe I'm tedious. So Trano pa me tese dia ye bobo ye di Ajete kan wa e menyo wa.
Thank you.
E woni fa so. Because they say no omsi Fuseni wo Ansu wo Ablo wo Blay wo and na Sefa ho na Sefa ni timi bo tu ni bo ni ye dia and yen keep Sefa because o ya ha adwuma
yeah
niema Lord any right back or mo peno embe compete na Sefa no se bibi tu o mienu nyina ye na bo
all right
but instead of Ajete
all right
just Ajete eto esija so
okay
eben den MC Mr.
Yes, sir.
Michael Chejam na hu ne say
Michael Chujamina has been with Kotoko for 2 seasons. Maybe boy me ma let's ubisa my question no. Nanka me free wona me do mfimfini wona ma. Se me ka say all the midfielders of Asante Kotoko e wo no yina no. Se me yi ba ko mfiri man ka me yi Michael Chujamina. He hasn't impressed me so much e wo Kotoko. 2 seasons for Kotoko and it's a bit surprising because he wasn't like this when he was at Wafa. Or Wafa no wobo. And I believe that it's the reason I'm a coach Ogun Kofan because only no. I only na ye juma pain. Our boy juma. And Oba Kotoko no first season and Shadamfa second season wabo as number 8 pain. Wabo as a winger or nabo as a winger pain. Wing back ni no Abrante Nabobi. And for 2 seasons if you are not impressing, that's a team in the catch also. I would not begrudge anyone. The team has the right because Omunya players are is it Kotoko that was his year. No, they need players who can really kill themselves. But I feel say pushy as I didn't fa. You get a point? Pushy and so as I didn't fa mame and obi eba 6 months utumi proven was obi tumi baby. First season, second season, still the same performance. It is not improving. He is not improving. So I believe, say team no kasa neya was sorry because I know. Look, you are part of the teams, and as players are, I will not be surprised, especially when they have a replacement, because you see, I'm say in team menu, stronger. In team menu will start. Babaya Yao is there, Emmanuel Entry, Ewoho, and then you name him say, so Abba sign Kotoko, Jewun Swaba. So you have 4 people there now, plus Wo. Okay. And if you are looking at the pecking order, you will be somewhere number 6 or then. These are new players are also coming in. So I believe say so Okamwa. Meaning Zentina will be some there's Wakam there. I will
set a record in the street.
Okay.
Meshishim. Michael Chejamina contract and the Dabontin say Asono and Tessa.
Yeah, okay.
Means one be someone for church on a Che signing 2 years.
Gabi on signing 2.
Che contract be September 2026.
Yeah.
Mr. Shannon Sumame. Michael Chejamina contract be September 2026. Yamfanenka Omombeko. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Tini Doom Kahun.
Tine do so manenka ho.
Onka ho.
Manenka ho.
Justice Blay. Anopay Makone camp.
Okay.
It's still neutral.
Okay.
But me try akopme numre. Me try den akopme numre.
Okay.
And soundo yi kakra. Oh, yi kakra. Ono na me tietia mo na so. But ye nye na yi.
No so dey na about performance. But BB. And ne cannot
enye confirmed. Me deal with confirmation. Obia betimi aka but me mo nipa a wontwa me ntoro. Obia say asem na ye no kre but menka. Menka.
Okay.
Me say bebre ye nka wa ha.
Okay.
It is omo ka chem say bibia say ni ho a my
yeah koyenim.
So what you say?
Yeah.
Nti blade ye no de nenam from me yen nkem ti che dwamna de amount for 2 years na so na Kotoko renew but me say o sign it 3 obewu September 2026.
Yeah,
that is next year sem the Kotoko ne ntembe tete a compensation na Kotoko ede man. Okay, Isaac Minta bema so does Minta bema na ko o se bema eduku na na say o se man a chance on. I said, "Do you mean telling about the same time? Didn't make a chance. They mean tadi emananko." MC.
Before someone answer question, just 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. I believe say going forward, no. Kotoko. I believe say Kotoko going forward, no. Players a free amanone. Abo Ghana Premier League win ako Ebano. They should have a second look at them. Maybe basic probably will have.
We also
open
1 minute into from 16 to 17.
Intermediate but Isaac Mintade na okay, no. Eduku's performance at BBN I watched, and I believe say he's looking good.
Swatre.
Swatre. There are some buy, you know.
Yeah. Convoke a match in me. Upia pa. We Mintane Samates.
But are we looking at? Are you looking at how many strikers and a Kotoko pay? That should come from there. Then we look at who comes first, because you see, and we can say me and Kobe to say Albert Amwa or ball wings or sometimes or just that or you be or you're forceful. And so the ball wings are or at a defense, but we are looking at strikers saying a Kotoko Epe. A team unya by 3 strikers, I believe is okay. Now you have Kwampuku, you have Albert Amwa. If nobody is leaving, you won't start Isaac Minta unless say we approve BB in the coming months he is going to move and then.
Is it to any belief?
It depends on the performance at the training.
Kotoko Kobo has. Kotoko Ebo Gold Stars. Kotoko Bo Medium and Zito. Na against sign.
Isaac Minta home.
And it's something to do.
I'm not surprised.
Nana Adrian and sign. Na onhu amuye. But all those technical meetings and penny for you know. Was entirely were pra. But now penny for Bob Prims on ma eduku one start. No,
the reason me feel say the reason has to do
with me who say Kakotoko vision. After Sena Kwame Abane clear say Kwame started from the bench. Nanke Duku Ebenya start.
Adeba Kwa Lintia na mi route.
It's Eduku.
Me de mer Duku no. Say Eduku can operate from the wings very well. So if Oba against Gold Stars and American 17 no. Oh, ball now what carry that is a typical wingers play. And they say, "Oh, to me, yes, are there." Then we will convince the coach to say, "So when you name home, at least you can also, help at the wings."
Okay.
And it's in a map me route to Manakaka.
And they say media Martini. And I'll pay the Martini.
Okay.
Transfer window inclusive.
In young close,
Kotoko strikers no more pen on Omunya strikers no. Na penyini baako make a suggestion.
Okay.
Say dentina president cap no. See ebema foreign players na bobidia. Kiema edukum any sa players ni bia aye 50-50 kiema omo bobidia ne. Na sa asem no bi kan ya na gitafo penyin baako de bi has no Kotoko match de emfanya trial. And MC.
And what about what's
The coach position. Yeah, absorb yeah. Coach no any believe. It was
okay.
Based on your match. But I say more than it may be.
General transfer sometimes it could go either way. So come Pokuba a farmer. So general transfer there it could go either way. But Makasa, in fact, Ghana Premier League the players are immature enough to travel outside. But 6 months, after 1 year, no. And the past 10 years, na me be. The past 10 years, players are go kene
almost
a player of the season. Obi every year no to coin. You took one cause why you call him. Took one South Africa, North Africa, Rwanda, and all that. And Ghanaian players into me Egyptian teams in the moon. Also,
South Africa, you say Rwanda and
also Ethiopia. And so first now player to Kotoko Everton.
Enti assembly etiawa. Na me adom ochina meetings na dey. Ebe so ochina na Friday. Na emrantie bi any future will be decided. Na penifo anya bi. Eso manya bi. And I'm do a chire with bi mo. Ti eja okwan ane na den esibi so. Basi beko. Aha. Obeko. And no asem is fran ntoma. Be na dey me fran ntoma. Basi beko. MC assembly.
Yeah. Basi there they say what the can say it's not about it is not about the performance.
Performance can boy.
Me part
Basi no the ball be na basi boy.
Me say enye performance performance me say of the pitch issues so come
MC la line ni nyina bi ba o ye la line na be transna ye adwuma na me no wasem.
Okay
What do you say?
Also, ye na ye bi.
So be a la lie. I know onya la lie.
That be.
Onya la lie be a. MC I am babontin. Only la lie be a we.
Mba.
Okay.
Mba.
Enti yes ma asem. Onya bi. Okay.
Ya mi adom so minimum zano.
Ya po.